Dad,
What's up?
what we talking about?
Yo. BG, what we talking about? Live halftime show. Is looking like it's gonna be the last halftime show of the season. Boston just looked like the better team, man. Peyton Pritchard do this too much. Like I feel like I see Peyton Pritchard make a crazy buzzer beater three at the end of a quarter too often. He definitely sets the tone, and it's getting ridiculous. What do you say, man? ABC, ESPN, and Disney really trying to get. You saying they trying to give it to him. You saying they trying to give it to him, but I think he's trying to go get it himself. I posed this question on the last podcast. I said, what happens if Jason Tatum has an outrageous game and a closeout game, and JB has a good game, just a good game? Who's going to get the MVP? And everybody was like, no, it should go to Jaylen. And I do agree, it should go to Jaylen Brown. But in a closeout game, he's pretty much guaranteed a double-double, but more than likely a triple-double as well. It's going to be kind of undeniable. I think if the points are close with Tatum and Brown come the end of this game, if they win, because the game's not over yet. The game's not over yet. But if they win, dog, it's looking like Tatum might be about to get it, dog. It looked like Tatum about to get it, dog. He got 9 assists in the first half. That's what I be saying. Albeit I don't think he be going crazy like I be wanting him to. I think it's disrespectful that he lets Kyrie Irving guard him. But at the end of the day, he got 16 and 9 in the first half. Like that's a good average for somebody in a season. Like people dream for them numbers in a game. He got that in the first half. I hear you, Billy. Billy, I hear you. But again, if everything plays out, let's just say the second half is identical to the first half. Let's just say it's identical. Do you think Jaylen Brown gonna get it? Do you think Jaylen Brown gonna get it if Jason Tatum ends this game with 30 points, 14, 15 rebounds, assists, and like 9 rebounds? You think they'll give it to Jaylen Brown? In the closeout game, you got to think about when it happened. Those voters, I get it. I already knew you was gonna say that. The stats are very misleading. But in the closeout game, all they going to do is say, all right, they won. Let me look at the stat sheet. Damn, it was close between them two. Oh, damn. All right, well, let's look at the overall stats for the series. And the way Tatum's looking in his first half, his numbers are going to be better than Jaylen Brown's across the board if this game continues the way it is. Across the board for the entire finals, every number that we really think about when you think points, rebounds, assists. Let's be clear. That's the ones we think about when we think about stats. When you look at those, they might give it to Tatum. They might give it to Tatum, dog. But y'all, I don't even want to talk about the MVP yet. I want to talk to y'all real quick about Kyrie Irving. It hurts my feelings, man. It really hurts my feelings to see that this dude is really cursed. Like he can't play in Boston. Like, imagine not being able to play in Boston. I'm actually watching the game with my man. He a Celtics fan. So he came over to watch the game. And he was like, it was one play. Kyrie was just standing in the corner, dolo. And they're like, dog, ain't nobody going to guard Kyrie. Ain't nobody going to guard Kyrie. I said, dog, he got 28,000 people guarding him right now. Like, they can afford to give him an extra foot when Luka dribbling at the top of the key because I don't want to say he's out of it, but they definitely in his head, man. He ain't get his first bucket till the second quarter. Seeing Kyrie like this, go out like this, I thought, so I gave some hopeful information to my dog Harris. What's up? I see you in the comments. He said, what you think for the night? I said, honestly, I think Boston should win. Don't get me wrong. I think Boston wanted to close out at home all along. I mean, apparently this is Boston Day. This is the area code 617, blah, 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 blah. KG and them, hold on. My bad. KG and them won their championship on this day, so I get it. But I had a weird feeling. I said, you know what? Today might be the day Kyrie gets out of his funk in Boston. He can't play in Boston, but maybe he got in there early, saged the building, stepped on Lucky at half court, and I thought he was going to figure it out today. And, dog, Kyrie he just hasn't had it this entire series. This entire series has been nasty. it has been real nasty for Kyrie Irving, and I really don't like it. I didn't think he would be the X factor of the finals, but if it was one person I wasn't worried about, all right, is he gonna show up? Kyrie was at the top of that list. I felt like, I mean, Luka was gonna be Luka no matter what, but I figured they would key in on him on the defensive end as well as attack him when he's on defense. So I just felt like, you know what, Kyrie's been here before. He knows what he's doing out there, and he just can't get it going, man. Boston's individual defense and team defense is locking them down. That's what's crazy. If it was like, all right, this scheme is working against Kyrie, it'd be one thing, but it seemed like everybody they put in front of him. It was one time Hauser guarded him, dog. I'm like, what is going on? I just don't understand why Kyrie can't figure it out. But they down 21. Dallas is down 21, 67-46 going into the third. Now, in game 2, was that 2 or 3? When they came back from down 20. Whatever game that was. When they went on that 20-2 run. I think that was game 3. When they went on that 20-2 run, so they've shown that they can get hot and Boston can get cold. So we've seen this 21-point lead is not insurmountable, I don't think, but it's definitely heavily favoring Boston right now. I'd be crazy to say Dallas looks like they want to win this game. That crowd is rocking, yo. That crowd is rocking like it's a game 7. As such, though, I think they had to treat today as if it was not really win or go home, but we don't want to go back to Dallas. I don't even like saying we. That sounds disgusting. They don't want to go back to Dallas, so you don't want to go back to Dallas with Dallas riding the wave of just beating y'all 2 times in a row. And then if they going back to Dallas riding that wave, they beat y'all in Dallas, going back to a game 7, winner take all, star against star. I honestly would have started putting some money on Dallas to finally break the nobody has ever come back from 3-0. But Boston came out to handle business so far in this first half, man. They came out to handle business so far in this first half. Real quick in the chat, it's 7 of y'all in here right now. Real quick, everybody that's watching, can you put in the chat right now who gets MVP if Boston closes out today? Not who you think should get it, but if the game plays out as such, as it has been, who would you give the MVP to? I think Jaylen Brown has earned it the entire series, but I think Jason Tatum doing just enough in a closeout game that they're going to give it to him. I really think they're going to give it to him. Not that he was slighted for the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, but I think they saw, damn, when you do hold the stats next to each other, even though we go off the eye test. Basketball fans, we go off the eye test. Like, we watched that series. Jaylen Brown made all the big shots. But when you look at the box score, when you look at the stat sheet for the entire series, it looked like Jason Tatum might have slightly edged out Jaylen Brown. So the NBA knows that. The voters know that. Jason Tatum knows that. So I think he realizes this is a closeout game, and he's not overdoing it, though. That's the thing. If Jason Tatum was out here with the 9 assists, 16 points, and was shooting 2 for 17 or 5 for 19, then I'll be like, all right, he nasty with it. He trying to get MVP. But he taking the game as it's coming to him. He hasn't forced much today. I still hate his stupid step to the side three-pointer. I hate the fact that they got Kyrie Irving guarding him and you 6'8", and probably one of the stronger 3 players on the court, and you got the smallest player on the other team guarding you. I'll never understand why you not backing him down. But, I mean, maybe you just ain't got that dog in you. You did go to the wackest university there is. Yeah, I said it. Any Duke fans in here? I don't care. But yeah, Dallas got to figure something out in the second half. I think they got to empty the tank. This might have to be the starting 5. Like, as I look at this, the starting 5 and Derek Lively and Exum maybe. Exum, Derek Lively, and then the rest of the starting 5 for the second half. I'm not playing Kleber. I'm not playing Maxi Kleber at all. Green makes some big shots. He had a good first half. He shot 3 for 3 from 3. So maybe he does get some minutes. But Kyrie and Luka might not come out the game if I'm Jason Kidd. Knowing that this is it, there's no tomorrow. What am I waiting for? What am I saving them for? If there's the possibility of there being no tomorrow if we lose. If we lose, it's over. So why am I saving y'all? So in my opinion, I think Kyrie and Luka have to play the whole second half. Luka has to figure out how to get away from Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown took this personally and said, "Look, I'm just gonna guard him. It is what it is." If he and they did because he's mic'd up. I don't know if everybody's watching every part of the game, but he said, "Look, if Luka get a ball up, I'm just not let him get it back." Like this is the everybody that I see commenting in this chat right now is definitely of the era that saw the best players guarding the best players. So I can appreciate this, man. I can appreciate him taking on that defense responsibility, just knowing, look, we got the better team. Hey, we better than y'all. So, albeit me wasting a lot of energy on defense, I got 4 dudes on the court with me that's more than capable. So, I commend Jaylen Brown for taking on that responsibility of guarding Luka head up, one-on-one, and doing a damn good job of it. Doing a damn good job of it so far. He's making every basket difficult, and I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Jaylen Brown tonight. But then I see Jason Tatum actively trying to get that Finals MVP. He's trying to get the Finals MVP. So I don't know who it's going to go to. I don't know if the series is going to be over tonight, man. I don't know if the series is going to be over tonight. Time will tell. I would say within the first 6 minutes of the third quarter, we'll see what version of Dallas we get. And once we see what version of Dallas we get, that'll tell you if it's going to come down to the end or if they about to pack it in. So, man, I'm looking forward to the second half. I'm sad my dog Luka looked like he about to go home. But Boston earned it. They've been the best team all year. Before I'm a praise Boston slightly because I'm not doing no post game show. So I'm gonna praise Boston slightly in thoughts that they probably gonna win. They've been the best team all year clearly, not like close. Like all right, they was in second place in the East occasionally, or they was the second best team total overall to include the West. No, they was clear cut the best team all year. Not to mention they've only lost 3 games in the playoffs. So if they win this game tonight, if they close out tonight, it's going to be a lot of rumbling and jumbling and talking about can they be mentioned with one of the great teams. I know what y'all going to say. Their playoff run was subpar, the competition they had to go against. But at the end of the day, they was the best team all year anyway. They was the best team all year anyway. Like we was good all year, and we smoked the East, and we might be about to gentleman sweep Dallas. Why can't we be mentioned with those guys? I don't think they should be mentioned with them. So don't think this is me saying they should. I'm just saying those talks is going to be had tomorrow if this happens. You want me to do a post game? Oh, come on, dog. I ain't got no haircut, so Rod, I can't get it. I can't jump on at night because I ain't got no haircut. I kind of hide that I ain't got no haircut right now, but post game, yeah, they're gonna be able to tell I ain't got no haircut because my barber ain't give me no cut this week. But again, man, hopefully Dallas figure it out, man. I'm looking for Kyrie and Luka to have. They have to have monster second half. They have to. I don't think there's any world where we like, all right, well, if they lose and Kyrie ends with 10 and Luka ends with 18, will we be satisfied with the effort that Dallas put out there? This might be the last time we see NBA basketball for a minute, and I don't like it. So at least go out fighting, Dallas. Please go out fighting because, one, I don't want Boston to win. Let's be clear. They're in my division. They're in my conference, and I'm sick of them winning. And they got the most banners as of tonight if they win. So I don't want to see Boston win, but I definitely don't want to see the NBA end. But what we talking about don't end. Everybody in this damn comments better be subscribed to my damn channel. I don't mean to curse at y'all. That was kind of mean. Hey, man, I thank y'all for coming out for halftime, all of this finals. Hopefully this not the last halftime we do. Hopefully we back here on, what's today? Today, Monday. The next game will be Wednesday or Thursday? Let me check real quick. Next game will be Game 6 will be on the 20th. That's on Thursday. So hopefully we back here Thursday. If not, don't forget, man, what we talking about. We'll have an episode this upcoming Saturday. Please, if you haven't looked at the last episode, the Father's Day special, nothing but gems in that episode. Amazing episode. My favorite episode that I recorded to date. Shout out my dog Billy. Shout out my dog Luke. Shout out my dog Money for coming through. And shout out everybody in the comments today during the halftime show. Let's get back to this game. Good luck, Boston fans. Good luck, Dallas fans. I don't want basketball to be over. Just keep it going. Come on, Luca. I'm out of here. What we talking about?